on those charges. So third-degree murder. What is third-degree murder? First-degree murder is where the murder is premeditated and done deliberately. Second degree is where it's not premeditated, where you just decide in the moment that hey, I'm just gonna kill someone right now. Manslaughter is when you accidentally kill someone. Like, say, if you're playing baseball and you hit the baseball into a person's fucking head, or hit someone with the bat, hit the catcher with the bat and kill them. That's manslaughter. I think manslaughter. I'm not sure if it has to be. Manslaughter. I think it has to be. There has to be an aspect of neglect in it, or like a person should know better. Like driving down the street with your eyes closed is manslaughter. Speeding and running over a baby in a stroller is manslaughter. You should have known better. So third-degree murder is actually something that's specific to Florida, Minnesota, and Pennsylvania, and it's when the actual murder itself, the manner in which the person was killed was not necessarily violent. It's punishable by 25 years in prison in Minnesota. And also that intent to kill is not an aspect of it, which is somewhat similar to manslaughter. Yeah, specifically in Minnesota, can also be things like let's see. Sorry, I'm distracted from the speaker.
orgulloso? No. Esta gente no necesita estar trabajando más en nuestras calles, donde deberían estar encerrados, encarcelados, sin derecho a fianza hasta que cumplan su condena. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué nomás a alguien le dan un ticket o algo y ya se lo llevan preso? Y ellos andan en la calle todavía libres, haciendo sus maldades, con su sueldo. A ellos sí les importa la gente asesina, no la gente humilde, con dignidad. Aquí estoy para apoyar a todos los seres que la policía se ha llevado de este mundo. La policía es una asesina, una corrupta. Todos son animales. Debemos de unirnos, seguirnos uniendo. Todas las razas, todos tenemos valores, sentimientos y coraje por todo lo que nos han hecho. Gracias por escucharme. Digan su nombre.
¡Daniel Hernández!
Digan su nombre.
¡Daniel Hernández!
Digan su nombre.
¡Daniel Hernández!
¿Qué queremos?
¡Justicia!
¿Cuándo?
¡Ahora!
¿Cuándo?
¡Ahora!
Gracias por todo. We love you.
What's up, everybody? All right, my name is Carlos Montes. I live here in Boyle Heights, and I just want to, there's a lot of heavy things that she said. I'm just going to try to be brief. But Daniel Hernández, her son, was killed by Katie. Tony McBride, right, who is the LAPD officer that shot him 6 times. He was already down, dying with 4 shots, and she walked up to him and shot him 2 more times, 6 times. She is the daughter of McBride, who is on the Police Protective League Board of Directors, who's also a killer in the past. So this LAPD family has a history of killing, right? She's here calling for justice for all the black and brown, Latino, and all the young men and women being killed by the police. She's calling for unity and for justice. And she said, she said, excuse me for a word, but she called them, they're all, she used the word mierda. It's kind of like they're shit. The police are shit. They need to be put in jail. Right? So she's here in solidarity, unity with you all, thanking you all, and demanding justice. And thank you very much. So if anyone else would like to speak, maybe we could have a couple of other speakers, the young folks, the young people can speak. And so we're here. And by the way, we're going to have a big march. We march in Boyle Heights every year on May 1, May Day. We start a block away at 4 p.m. We take the street, go down Chavez. We go to the LAPD Hollenbach station with a big top truck, and we stay there and we denounce them for all the killings. There's been over 12 killings in the last 3 years by LAPD Hollenbach here in Boyle Heights, and the brother that pointed out about Jesse Romero that was killed a block away. Jesse Romero, Jose Mendez, Edward Rodriguez, on and on and on. And so we march to Chavez, we stop at the Hollenbach police station, then we have a big rally at Mariachi Plaza. So we want to invite you all to come out again and continue the struggle. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It is community activist Carlos Montes, who was talking about a large march on May 1st.
With the families and activists out here who are doing the work to prosecute killer cops and hold them accountable. It's going to be a couple families denouncing the sheriff gangs, the bandidos in particular. Like, we want to start doing more things out here in the east side. We support everyone out here that are still fighting against injustices throughout the city. There's all kinds of them. There's a lot of killers in the police stations, but we need to mobilize the east side. Becoming a little complacent, and the families want more people to be on their side to fight against these kind of gangs, state-sanctioned gangs. So if you want to keep updated, if you haven't signed up in our sign-in sheet, I suggest you do so and take a card of our information so you can keep up to date with our social media. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Daniel Hernandez, say his name! Daniel Hernandez!
Say his name!
Daniel Hernandez!
Say his name!
Daniel Hernandez!
Say his name!
Daniel Hernandez!
Check, check. Can you hear me?
Yep, that's all right. Fuck the police.
Amen.
That's right.
Fuck the police.
That's right. That's why we're here.
I wanted to see a show of hands of who's for in favor of defunding the police. That's the wrong answer. We should be abolishing the fucking police. The police shouldn't exist. We stand and we know through time that the police aren't here to help us. They don't do their fucking jobs. In the case of Daniel Hernandez, I wanted to add something to that. If you don't know about Daniel Hernandez's murderer, her name is Tony McBride. She works for the Los Angeles Police Department. She's still a fucking op. And on top of that, she's a world-class expert marksman. She comes from a far lineage of a bunch of right-wing people in her family. We understand that these right-wing groups and the police are one and the same. We understand that these people are neighbors to the same people that, you know, we might see at the store or down the street. I kind of want to circle and talk about a connection with, we saw the insurrection of the Capitol, right? And we saw all these people fly from all over the country to, you know, pledge allegiance to their Nazi President Trump.
Yeah.
And a lot of those people who flew over there are people that we share our state with. And a lot of people who we, you know, we might feature in some of their businesses. Hardcore right-wing ideology and the fact that we see, every time you see a cop in this city, and the fact that they're not wearing masks, it's on purpose. They want to let you know that they're not falling in line to what you believe. They're the antithesis of you. They do not like you. And they're an organized gang. If you've seen the articles that have came out lately about the police are literally connected to gang activity. They have gang fucking tattoos. The chief of police probably has them himself, and he encourages this. The LAPD is, I'm pretty sure, the most leading dangerous police force in our country. And can you think of any of these cases that have been pursued? Have any of these fucking cops went to jail for anything that they do? Whether it's our street, Oakland, Chicago, you name it, across the fucking country, these cops are, you know, they're not here to protect us, and they're one and the same. So I just wanted to express something that, sorry, I'm a bit nervous. We have a humanitarian effort to be involved and to fucking record the police and be there. If you see your neighbor being grabbed by the police, if you see your neighbor being stopped, someone in your family, you have a humanitarian effort. You have an obligation to tell your fucking racist uncle, to tell your racist friends, to tell everyone from your neighborhood that might be right-leaning or one of these Blue Lives Matter types, that the police aren't here for us. The only thing that matters is community, and we need to hold these people to the fire. It doesn't matter who's elected. It only matters when these people don't get prosecuted or investigated. We've seen it happen time and time again. So a lot of tag words get thrown around about defund the police and voting. We've done that. We exercise what we think is right. We need to move towards abolishing the police.
That's right.
Because fuck the police.
That's right.
Let's turn it open, Mike. What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
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 Never been to King Taco. I have a vegan diet, so my expectation is they wouldn't have things there that I would want to eat. How are y'all doing today? On this Monday in America. How you doing? Hopefully you're gonna get vaccinated soon. Hopefully you're not sick with corona. Hopefully you got food and shelter. What's up, Richard? I listened to that music, Richard. I forgot the name of the band, but it's very 80s hair metal type stuff. Yeah, strong singer, all the songs were strong. Dirty Looks, yeah, I listened to that. Kind of very, very classic stuff, classic 80s metal. Sunset Strip. Oh, second shot, awesome. Oh yeah, Rain, excellent, congratulations. Quite glad. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks since my second shot. I'm quite relieved. I'm still wearing my mask around people because otherwise they'll think I'm just a fucking asshole that doesn't give a shit about them. Oh, first shot. Yeah, a lot of people I know are getting vaccinated now. I'm really pleased about that. Congratulations, Jorgen. Congratulations all of you for getting the vaccines. I think this protest is wrapping up. I'm going to be heading to another one now. Yeah, I read all about the what happens, like, you know, if I have the vaccine, can I spread the disease and so on. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to go to this other protest now. This is kind of a accountability protest for the new district attorney of Los Angeles. I'll go into that in detail when... Creepy motherfuckers. I'll go into that in detail when I get there. Watching this car full of LAPD. They're eyeing me up. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna go downtown. This is pretty much like, you could consider this downtown, but the reality of LA is just like kind of like a big ass computer chip. Looks like a computer chip from the sky, and that the entire the entire city, almost the entire county of Los Angeles. Shut up. It looks like a city. And this kind of looks like Brooklyn or Queens, which are boroughs of New York City. Look at this freaking art. Awesome. It says, "Welcome to Boyle Heights." This is the neighborhood in which I'm leaving. Bird. Tweety the bird. Tweety the bird. Tweety the bird. I'm going to a second protest right now. That's downtown. And that was not an all cops are bastards rally. That was a rally for justice for George Floyd, specifically meaning the convictions of Derek Chauvin on the charges of second-degree murder, manslaughter, and it looks like that the prosecution is going to get the charge of third-degree murder, which is a Minnesota-based charge. There's only third-degree murder in a couple states: Minnesota, Florida, and something else. Gotta figure out how to get there. How to get downtown. Trying to look at the map. It's a really nice day out today. Thank you, Clippy. Who wears a mask in the car? Where's their fucking hat indoors? Who wears their sunglasses at night? We do. We do. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can LA. Alright, so it's like a 10-minute drive, 5-minute drive. Let's see. It's a nipple-less picture of me on Facebook Reel. Fuck around and find out. It's I would have liked it if I could have had my nipples removed. Unfortunately, for myself, and perhaps more unfortunately for people who get their nipples removed, which are primarily breast cancer survivors or victims, it leaves a pretty notable scar. Okay. Ooh, there's a barbecue. There's a lot of stuff today. A lot of protests today. All right, downtown LA. Off I go.